What is going on, everybody? We are live, and I'm just getting some crazy news in, and I don't know if it's true or not. It says MLB. Look. Just as we went live, excuse my phone. I don't feel the need to buy a new one. This one works great. 2 different types of balls of different weight and bounciness were used secretly last season, according to Baseball Insider. Yeah. Clint Fraser, who cares? I want to see what this is all about. MLB used 2 different types of baseballs. MLB confirmed. How can they confirm? How is that even legal? Oh my goodness. This is fucking insane. This is the craziest shit. This is more crazy than the break we're about to do, and the break's going to be crazy. In a statement to Davis, Business Insider's Bradford William Davis, the league acknowledged using balls with slightly different weights in the center, which affected how far each ball would travel. The league cited effects to the COVID-19 pandemic for the situation. I think we knew. I think they knew they were switching balls though, but I don't. It says generally balls are produced 6 to 12 months prior to being used in a game because Rawlings was forced to reduce capacity at its manufacturing facility due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The supply of recentered baseballs was not sufficient to cover the entirety of the 2021 season. To address this, Rawlings incorporated excess inventory into its shipments to clubs to provide a full complement of so they're... Jeez. It says... It's basically an excuse. They're making an excuse. Is all this is. They said they couldn't make enough baseballs. I don't think that's a good enough excuse when you're supposed to be the most amazing organization in the world as far as your sport goes. To say that you cannot make the equipment, then you don't need to... I assume it's because they changed the baseball. They said they changed the baseball, so if they changed the baseball and they couldn't produce enough of them, you can't change the baseball. Sorry, keep going with what you already fucking have, stupids. Manfred. God, I hate that guy. He is ruining our game. Anyway, I could talk about that shit later. There should be... Me and Pav gotta talk. There's a lot of stuff going on. But for now, it's time to do randoms. And upset everybody. It's time to upset everybody today. See who gets what in the random. My kids are upstairs fighting. I don't know what's going on. Well, I've been running around all day. 8 times. It's not as incriminating as the headline will lead you to believe, which is why I hate the media. Literally, even in sports reporting, the headline makes you think that they're doing the most heinous shit on earth, and I don't think it's that bad, but I don't like it. Didn't they say they wanted to try the Japanese tacky balls upstairs? Ross House Ops. Yeah. That's going on up there. Renshaw on bottom, Michael Gatt on top. With a little bit of excess nonsense from the inability to copy and paste properly anymore. 496. There is one combo team because the Nationals have 0 cards in 19 draft. They are with the Astros right here. And again, 4 more times. 6. But the Nats are not the worst team in 20 Bowman draft. Or 21 Bowman for that matter. So they're actually they're a good combo. It's not a bad combo to get the Nats for sure. You're just missing out on a portion of the break. Giants on top, Athletics on bottom. Oh my god, you guys gotta fuck off. Group chats. Oh my goodness. Print screen. There are some new people in here. I'll introduce myself momentarily, I think. If you see my screen right now while I'm trying to get the copy and paste, I have red and blue. I stream on 2 platforms, so if what I'm saying doesn't make sense to what your chat looks like, it's a good possibility it's not on your platform. I encourage everybody to watch on YouTube for visual quality purposes. No other reason than that. It's just a better picture. Hi, I'm new. No, you're not. Group chats are easier for me. Oh, yeah. Group chats in general. Sure. Yeah, I've had this one for years, and it's never gone away. So here we go. Here's the pairings. Or not. I'm an idiot. I do that all the time. Hit cancel instead of OK. There's the teams on the screen for everybody. I'm going to go grab the printer, and then we will get into the break. All right, so here we are. Welcome everybody. There are some new people, and I have no idea what platforms they came from, how you guys found me, or any of that. So I'm Brad Ross, owner, operator, whatever, Underground Case Breaks. I appreciate you guys jumping into Bowman Break. Obviously, Bowman is the premier baseball brand. Obviously, there are three main releases. Chrome, Bowman Baseball in the spring, and Bowman Draft are the premium ones. There's lots of other Bowman products as well, but those are the three ones that contain first Bowman cards, which are the player's most valuable baseball card. You guys notice. Got my shareholder certificate today. Miller, I didn't. You know why? Because it's stupid. I'm sorry. I could talk about that too. Can we discuss safe words with the new people? Pineapple. Ooh. I'm sorry, Miller. I love the Packers, but I'm not. If they wanted money, they should just ask for money. They should just do a fundraiser. Because that's all it is. They're not selling you a piece of the team, or you get no say-so, you get no anything. You can't sell it. It's worthless. It's literally giving them money, and I don't know. It's stupid. It's the most mean. I don't know. I thought about it. I couldn't do it. I don't have anything against anybody who did it. I think it's cool, but that's it. That's where it stops. There's zero practicality to it. You can't, if you get in a pinch down the road, you can't sell it. I mean, you probably could. You could probably say, hey, you want to share this Packers stock? I know there's places that they weren't even allowed to sell it because of those reasons. I don't know where. I just know that it said, specifically, it said in one of the articles that there's only certain places they can even offer that stock because it's not a real stock. But with all of that out of the way, holy cow, all of this out of the way, maybe. It's a lifelong bond with the team, but that's my opinion. Well, they could just do a fundraiser, though. You get nothing. You gave them money. They gave you a sheet of paper. That's no bond. How is that a bond? I don't know. There's no bond. Nobody's fucking saying thanks to you. Nobody's going to show up at your door and say, Miller, thank you. You're not even going to get somebody from the practice squad to come over and do that. And they should. Not the and the problem is it's not the team, the on-field team. It should be someone from the front office. They should fucking hit you up and say, hey, man, we really appreciate you helping out the Packers. That would be worth it, but I doubt that's part of the experience. I'm still going to be a fan, though. You know? I'm not going to stop watching the games and doing shit, but we'll kick it off with these blasters. I'm going to open these all up right now so we can just roll through these. Obviously, this is at 28 a spot, or 28 a box is basically what these got thrown into the break at. So it's literally just a super cheap throw-in at a potential autograph. Very unlikely. Well, we could get some crazy green chromes or something like that. But it's worth a shot. It's so cheap compared to everything else in this break. You might as well throw this opportunity in. Is the way I see it when I do something like this. Some people like it, some people don't. But for what it costs, it didn't even add $3 to the price of the break. So why not? So here we go, friends. Lots of paper. I don't have time for paper. Not interested in it. Look at this. A speckle. Bruhan. First pack. I'll take it. This is nice. Tampa Bay Rays. Vidal Bruhan. We pulled the first auto of his out of a retail box, actually, believe it or not. This is not terrible. This is not a terrible card. It's not a first Bowman, and we have a green. But it's a Sabato. It's a neon green paper. That's a good twin. It's the best twin for 2021 Bowman. A neon green paper. I think they look super sharp, even for being a paper. It's a hell of a blaster pack. Some blaster boxes don't even have two parallels in them. That was just one pack. I think that's a fact. Everybody knows that. Some blasters will leave you absolutely nothing. Not a first chrome, not nothing. That first pack had two nice cards in it. Cronenworth, Rookie of the Year favorites. Tomorrow, I'm going to try and work on it and have it up tonight. But I'm doing XR football tomorrow. I have a case of it. It's already here. I already have it. I have a case of XR football here, and I have some Contenders optic boxes, and I got some Prism basketball to go along with that. The Prism should be here today. But the Contenders optic is already here. It's sitting right there. So we have two new releases. They're not baseball, but they're basketball and football, and they're new. Brand new. So if that stuff doesn't fill, I don't know. But I'm excited because it's brand new shit. Everybody likes new stuff. Randoms on XR. I planned on pricing teams out. I don't know how that's going to work, but that was my plan. And then I'm sure it's not going to end well. I have no confidence right now, being perfectly honest with you. In terms of listing, every time I hit post, I fucking just go hide. I hate listing everything right now. This should have filled in 20 minutes. And I'm not bitching at anybody that's in this break. Not at all, because you guys are the reason this thing filled. Oh boy, we have a Magenta Shimmer. Magenta Shimmer, Josh Young. Number to 199. But this break took over a day to fill. It's insane. I mean, it's absolutely insane. If this doesn't fill, then I don't have a job. Period. This is it. This is as good as you can do on a baseball mixer. The price is great. The selection is great. The potential is great. And baseball's what we do. So then if the best baseball offerings aren't filling, I'm afraid to death to post this other shit and watch it not sell either. So I mean, I don't know. Yeah, CJ. I had it. We tried posting a very similar break to this last week, and it didn't sell a spot in over an hour. So I pulled it. It was only 3 boxes. It was the 2 draft boxes and the Sapphire box. And then one of my distributors got some 21 Bowman restock in, so I bought it. I still have a few more boxes for down the road. But that was even cheaper. It was like, I want to say it was in the 60s a spot, something like that. I forget what it was. I can actually look it up. But it was posted for over an hour. It didn't sell a spot. So I pulled it because I already had another mixer that wasn't filling. And I wasn't going to have 2 half-filled mixers over the course of however many days it takes to fill it. So I pulled it because that was the thing. I said we want to do 2 breaks a day. So I scheduled it. I said, hey, at 10 and at 12 or whatever the time split was, these 2 breaks are dropping. And I'm grateful for everything that's happened with cards, but man, it's wearing on me. Wearing on me. Jake Vogel for the Dodgers. Just imagine grinding for 4 years nonstop, even before you go full time, putting in over 100 hours a week, every week, between your actual physically demanding career. I didn't sit in an office before I got here. Doing that. Every waking moment you weren't doing that was going to this. You jump in on this. You do more advertising than you've ever done. The growth numbers keep coming in. Everything's going up. But the important part of conversion is not happening. It's like I just feel like I'm not gonna ever catch that break that I feel I should catch. So I don't know where I'm at, but I'm not in the best of moods lately. But I'm absolutely grateful for everything that's happened in the card business. It's been fun. If it's ending soon, it's been fun. As we wrap up the blasters before we get into the good stuff. Not bad to get a bunch of top loaders out of some blaster boxes, though. Top loader worthy cards, I should say. Dahlbeck. Ishmael Mena, he's with the Cubs now. He was part of that Darvish dump. Just so ridiculous. He's so good. Darvish is still good. But basically, I'll say this. I'm not saying I'm like going out of business or anything like that. But if I have to put my hard hat back on, I'm not breaking anymore. I gave up too much. I sacrificed too much for the 2.5 years I did it before I went in full time with my family life. And how demanding trade work is to begin with. There's absolutely no way I would continue to do both. Nick Maton, first chrome for the Phillies. And we'll just roll into the Bowman hobbies. We'll do the 2 hobbies now. As we just stick with the same product. Just roll it backwards. Roll it backwards. So I guess that's the point I'm trying to say. It's not as if I'm literally like dying or anything like that. But if the volume doesn't pick up, I can't do this, and I'm not gonna do both. No. I don't even know if I would do that. I don't know if I'd do that either. But I will make a move before I'm forced to make a move. If that makes sense. Lee, you should understand that. Before my hand gets forced, I will take matters into my own hands. Oh, we have a green mini diamond. Emerson Hancock. These are gorgeous. Seattle. Right color for the team, too. Just not a first Bowman. Johnny Hanson, what's up, buddy? For some reason, I don't know if you got a shipping email, John. But the spreadsheet for shipping that we take directly from the website, it didn't like your information. It rejected to make you a label, so I had to manually make you a label today, which is not a big deal on my end. I just thought it was weird that it didn't like what you put in, even though you know exactly where you live. We have a thick card here. Could be just a numbered insert. It is. It's Alvarez. It's going to be Aqua. Number to 125. Futurist insert. 83 out of 125. Not your email address, stupid. Whatever shipping address you put in. No, I was working. I bought Joe Stanley's boxes yesterday, though. He sold them to me at cost. Had them shipped directly to me when he bought them on the site. So he bought them, and then I just paid exactly what he paid. Because he wasn't going to buy them. He hit me up. He said, hey, I'm not buying them. If you want them, I'll grab them. I said, yeah, bud, sure. Let's do it. So I'll have 4 boxes total. We have an Atomic Bayron Laura for the Rangers. I love Atomics. It's nice. And with how, and like, I don't know how long you've been watching Juice, but with how slow things have been, I'm not. Every time I buy something, it scares me right now. So I've been extremely conservative on buying stuff. It seems like every time I buy something, I have to buy 10 more things to go along with it, and I only can sell 5 of the 10 things. So I just sitting here stacking shit up. Stacking shit up that I can't move. But I have to buy it, because that's how the business works. It's not how the consuming works, but that's how the business works. It's fucked. It's fucked. Texas looks like they might be decent in the coming years. Yeah. As long as Detroit can beat the White Sox, I'll be good. That's all I care about. Detroit wants to play tool up with bums and overpay bums. That's cool. Just get the White Sox a few more L's. I'll be happy. Still chasing our autograph in the box. 1 autograph per in the Bowman Hobbies. Alexander Ramirez first. I haven't heard anything about Bryant. I don't think he's signing. What's up with the lockout? That should be more important. How close are they, or how far apart are they on a deal? Pav and I were gonna do a podcast an hour ago. I was busy getting the shipping out. We have a gold Labrator for the Cardinals, gold paper. Busy getting the shipping out, and then this filled up, so we had to do this. So I got to see if he's available later tonight, and I want to get some stuff listed up for tomorrow. Smart guy, do not be posting if that's not accurate. We're not. This is not the rumor mill. I'm live. I can't check what you're saying, and I only want facts in my chat. Gonzalez, if that's true, that's crazy. But I'm not saying anything because I know the source. Acosta for the Rangers. But Detroit has good prospects coming. I mean, they got Green. They got Torkelson. They got some pitching. Casey Mize is already there. I like Matt Manning. The other dude. The other dude. That's how I identify players. They have some potential as I drop an Austin Wells on the table. She's good to go. Yeah, not 100% verified. Of course it's not. Of course it's not. Where's our auto? Blaze Jordan first. That'd be a nice auto. It's a nice first chrome, as far as I'm concerned, for the Red Sox. Sixto. And unlike Bowman Chrome and Bowman Draft, we can get veteran or rookie auto. You can get veteran too. Super rare inserts. There's a shot at rookie autographs in the product as well. This might be our autograph. I'm gonna move it. It's a thicker card just in case. If this is who I think it is a great hit. Please be. Boom. There we go. Blaze Jordan, ladies and gentlemen. Base autograph. Boston Red Sox. There we go. Who's got the Red Sox? Congratulations, Luke. Lucas, my boy. Congratulations, sir. It's a nice hit. It's about as... Is this the top? Is this like... This is top 3 autograph for the product? Literally. I don't think there's any doubt about it. I don't know where the market is on him, though. So we'll look real quick. $150. 150, 140, 135, 152. Yes, sir. 150. This is all since November 27th, so it's a pretty selling card too. It's a pretty happening card. Moving around, there you go. Luke, if you only bought one spot, sir, you're paid off, man. You're making money. You've turned a profit on the break. Congratulations. Appreciate your support buying a spot. I got over $1,000 for the green. Oh, yeah. Well, here's the thing. Blaze is super young. So let's do this. I hate showing you guys my screen because it's so small. Like the 2K resolution is just so tiny. So he's 18, right? He's about to be 19 here right before Christmas. And he hit 324 across all levels between rookie and A-ball. He hit 324 this year. There's only 114 plate appearances, but he did well. Now he turns 19 December 19th. So he's an 18-year-old kid, which is basically a senior in high school, and he's playing pro baseball, and he's doing well. Exceptionally well for his age. With 6 home runs and 105 at-bats. That's a pretty good average. It's like under 20 at-bats per home run. At that age, who's still physically maturing, it's fantastic. I really like Blaze Jordan as a prospect. Juan Soto's 21. You're absolutely right. Tell me something else I don't know. He's 22 now. Juan Soto should be 22. But that's a great hit. So many not good hits to get. That's a good one. So there we go. We'll roll it on over to the, hopefully, nice paralleled autograph. Got my hoodie. Got the old positive case. Huh? Positive case. What, you got COVID or something? I hate that I even have to think like that. Is that what you mean? I don't even know what you mean. Off the COVID. Sorry to hear that, bud. How you feeling? Feeling okay? I don't personally know too many people that have had a tough time, aside from our good friend Johnny Baldwin. Johnny Baldwin got his fucking ass kicked by COVID. Shout out to Johnny Baldwin, wherever he's at. But the last we talked where we weren't fucking around, he said he was doing better. Oh yeah, well, you know, it's always your fault, bro. Sorry to hear that. I'm more worried about how you actually feel though, rather than your plans. Zach Veen, number 499, refractor. Not a first Bowman, but this is still a nice auto. He's a good player. Refractor autograph, number 499. Who's got the Rockies? They were probably rolling their eyes. Christopher Adams, congrats, buddy. I don't have anywhere to put this shit, so I hate putting the fucking teams on the screen. I really do. I hate it so badly. I'm not talking about Matt either. We have a Morel and a purple paper Jordan Balazovic. Yeah, I think John's mad at me though. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. Something happened and I missed it. I've explained to you guys. I've actually shown you on video how bad Facebook desktop notifications are. Like, they're so bad. Sometimes they're literally, like, my newest notification won't even show up, or it'll be 30 notifications down. Like, look. Nothing's open. Click my notifications. This shit up here, that's from an hour ago. 7 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago. So these might be my new ones. But usually they'll be all the way, like, down here. If I'm sitting here at my computer. It makes no sense. On mobile, the notifications are not an issue. On desktop, they're never where they should be. Look at that. It says Motley Crue sold their entire catalog for $150 million. Motley Crue just cashed out before they kicked the bucket. For anybody who's wondering. That's what just happened there. Thursday started, but Saturday felt pretty good. I'm almost symptom-free besides sinus headache. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be honest. I could have had it probably 20 times. I don't care. Unless I'm, like, in bad shape. I'm not going to the doctor. Just take care of myself. Nobody wants to tell people how to take care of themselves. Fucking make sure you're getting all the nutrients and shit you're supposed to get. Make sure you do what you can to take care of your body. I'm not going there, but I don't want anybody to face any adverse effects from anything that you could have a little self-discipline and help maybe not take it on that bad. Obviously, it's still fucking people up. It's still going to fuck people up who are incredibly healthy. You know, it's not the perfect option. But I don't know if there's not a perfect option. I think Baez got overpaid. But if anyone's going to do it, let him. I'm not against any man making money. Not at all. But I don't... His performance, he does nothing that warrants $23 million a year. Not a thing. Not a single thing. I don't know how many times I've told you on this camera. I wish I knew the numbers of the videos to reference you to them. But his quick glove reflex that he has, which is absolutely insane, his ability to tag people, comes into play so infrequently it doesn't miss. It doesn't impact the game. And he's not even an above average fielder. He's a very average fielder that can make an above average play from time to time. No, I haven't talked about Kelly. Just odd within 6 hours I felt like I hit with a train. Yeah, that sounds fun. Garrett Mitchell. O'Neal Cruz, number 250 for the Pirates. Purple refractor with a terrible vertical line going through it. You can see the whole thing right there. Through his wrist, top to bottom. So for the safety of the family, I thought I'd get checked out for it. Sure enough, I had it. Yeah, no shit. Well, good for you, bud. I mean, unfortunate, but good for you. First break with you. Justin Ashley. What's your name, friend? Because I do not have a Justin Ashley on my sheet. I don't even know if I have a Justin. Ooh. Justin D. Justin. I'm going to find it. Oh, yeah. Awesome, dude. Yeah. Hell yeah. I saw your name when it popped up yesterday, and I'm like, I wonder where this guy found me. Absolutely, man. Hey, thanks for joining in, man. Appreciate that. I addressed all the new people earlier, I think right after we did the randoms, friend. I don't know how long you've been watching. No, you're good, man. You're good. I like to talk to the new guys. Just to let you know, even if it doesn't go your way, I appreciate you. That's all, man. That's all. Because I am not everyone's cup of tea. Say that right off the bat. I know who I am. I just like to have fun. I'm just a dude opening up cards, having a blast, telling it how it is. Just jumped on Love Bowman. I love Bowman. I love what it is for the sport. I like prospects, but I don't like prospecting if you're asking me about like my PC. I don't really play the prospect game. There's some prospects I like, though. Yeah, 21 draft should be out. Actually, I think they pushed it to right before Christmas. It's been pushed a million times. Hang on, my release calendar. Where is it? Here it is. What's it say right now? Yeah, it's after Christmas. It's 12/29 and Bowman's best is 12/31 now. And Topps has to get all of it out before the end of the year. There's no more delays. They cannot. There's something with Topps specifically that's different from football and basketball. I think it's a baseball thing where all their releases have to come out in that calendar year. Basketball gets away with it. Like, we're in the 21-22 basketball season, but 2020-21 products are still coming out. Nice, dude. Nice. But for baseball, they've had to push everything. December is going to be popping off with baseball releases. It's nuts. Next week. So this week, tomorrow, we have Optic Basketball and XR Football, which I will have some of both. I will have some Mosaic Basketball Friday. Mosaic Basketball is huge. I'm a gigantic fan. 1-and-1 Basketball on the 8th, I don't know anything about. I don't know anything about Spectra Football. But next week is Topps Chrome Black Baseball, Heritage High Number Baseball. The following week is Bowman Inception Baseball. The 17th is Panini Contenders Baseball. 17 is also Allen and Ginter Chrome baseball. The 22nd is Elite Extra Edition baseball, which I didn't think they'd make because it was in Chronicles, so they're still making it. And Flawless baseball. Then you have Topps Dynasty baseball on the 22nd. And then it says Onyx Premium baseball on the 23rd. I'll never buy an Onyx product ever again. 29th is Bowman Draft. The 31st is Bowman's Best and Topps Transcendent Football. It's crazy. It's crazy. Usually December is Bowman Draft, Bowman's Best. That's it. Bowman Draft the first or second week, and then Bowman's Best is a week or two after. So I don't know, but cards are, if the market's down, the releases are going to be pumping out. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm scared as hell about tomorrow. Nervous, to say the least. Jimenez, 2 rings, Salas. Pat Bailey, Kerstad, we had a Blaze paper. I wonder what's for dinner. I think we're having soup. They sent my kid home from school over allergies. But she did puke. I guess she coughed so... She told me she coughed so hard she puked. But she didn't like puke. She just like spit up. They still sent her home. Yesterday. So then she said she had to stay home today. Keith, I would say Bowman's Best was the best product for the money. But this year, it's... I want to say it was over 200 a box factory. It's been the biggest like increase. All the Bowman stuff as far as baseball goes has gone up from the factory. The top stuff has been pretty consistent. But I mean, I love Bowman's Best, so we're gonna rip it anyway. But yeah, it's expensive though. It used to be hands down, without a doubt, the best product for the money. No doubt about it. 100%. It's my favorite release of the year, regardless of the design. Because it's the last release of the year, and it's like the greatest hits. It's got the best prospects, the best rookies, the best pros. And they're all in there. You're not going to hit them all the time, but it reduces the chance that you will pull turds. Jonathan India, number 299. The speckle refractor for the Reds. So when you put all the best prospects in that you can, usually most of them are from the draft class, and then you put the best rookies from the year. The year's over, so all the rookies will be in. Like Madrigal, we've already said, is in a Cubs uniform. Things like that. So they've addressed everything post-trade deadline. We're going to do the Sapphire box because it's literally the cheapest box on the table. We will sleeve all these cards as well. I just will not do it live. All Sapphire cards in every break I do, for anybody who doesn't know, they always get a penny sleeve minimum. But yeah, it's consistent as hell, Keith. That's exactly it. It's because the checklist is so good. But it doesn't, some of those best players don't command the best values as they would, and, if you got their first Bowman. But go buy a box of first Bowman card product compared to Bowman's Best, and it's... I love Bowman's Best, and some people hate it. I don't know. Everyone's so hung up on money, though, because the wax is so expensive, and I understand it. I just want to get back to collecting. Business was better when I was... In 2018 was my first full year of breaking. In 2018, I broke 4 cases of Bowman's Best on release day, and I think I charged like $1,100 or $1,200 for the entire case. We're never going to get back there, but we need to get somewhere close to there. So, I wasn't even full-time. I wasn't even thinking about being full-time there, and we broke 4 cases on release day. So here we go. Bowman Sapphire. Garrett Mitchell for the Brewers. Like I said, everything gets sleeved. Hun-Il Choi, Lacey, and Nick Maton. If there's something we need to stop for, obviously we will. I don't know where the hits are. This might be it. Ryan Vilade, Austin Hendrick, James Beard, and Leover Piguero. Nice one for the Pirates. 35 out of 50. It's not a first, though, and it's not centered very well. But it's still a nice card. Pittsburgh Pirates. Where are you at? I'm looking. 25, Larry Whitaker. Take me back. Yeah, Brett. Brett's a day one dude. Brett knows exactly what I'm saying. Maybe 11 or 1200 is a conservative number, but it wasn't any more than $1,500. I did like 30 something cases of that product by the time it was all said and done, and that was Juan Soto, Ronald Acuna Jr. Fucking Gleiber was hot at the time. Ohtani was actually on the downward at that point because of the injuries. That was a fantastic class. Oh my goodness, we did so much with that. That's what I thought, but it's not, huh? Just because it's Sapphire? I thought that was strange. Nolan Jones, Alexander Ramirez, who has first auto in 2 different products. Another weird quirk. They're inconsistent with the whole first thing. Oregon's calling me. Who the fuck's in Oregon that I want to talk to? I've never even been to Oregon. Gunnar Henderson. JJ Bleday. Brett Beatty. Royce Lewis, nice pack. Minus Lewis being a bust. And Lewis is the reason I don't like prospecting. Part of the he's an example, I should say, not the reason, but he's an example. We're gonna have our autograph. It's gonna be a base, unfortunately, but it will be Michael McAvney. All right, Cubs fans, step right up here. It's another beautiful signing from your Chicago Cubs. It's Michael McAvney. Awesome. The Cubs are killing me this offseason. Now they're going to pick up fucking Clint Fraser. We're going to be aggressive this offseason and spend smart money. Haha, Jan Gomes, $13 million. Here you go. Sit on the bench. Wade Miley, you're 100 and you throw 89. Here you go. Come on over and join us. Next up, we got Clint Fraser. Absolute reject from the New York Yankees. Hasn't had more than 300 at-bats in a season in 5 years in the big leagues. Come on down. You're the next piece to our championship puzzle. Go, Cubs, go. Oh, and we got some outfielder, too. That's a schmuck we traded some cash for. So those are our 4 big off-season acquisitions. Verdict. He could shake his fucking dick in the clubhouse, John, and then zip his pants up and go to fuck home. Because I don't see how that helps at all. 5 years and he's never even got... 5 years! It's, at that point, you no longer have potential or anything. 5 years... What is it? I saw a stat line. It's 5 years. It's ridiculous. Like 276 plate appearances is the most he's had in a year. What does that do? How does that help? Kelnick. Sorry, anybody new. I'm a diehard Cubs fan. And Ricketts has been sending out emails since the trade deadline about how he understands the culture has changed and he wants everybody to buy tickets and he doesn't want to do anything to make the team better. But he says he does. So I don't understand what we got going on there. But oh my goodness. Yeah. We got the Crow. We have some prospects, I guess. They're all too young. They're all too far away from being here, though. They're not. It's not anything that's going to help next year. 2020 Bowman draft. These are the 2 monster boxes in the break. Both of them are at or near $700. I think one was like $685. The other one was $700-ish. Just accept the rebuild. I'm not accepting anything. Yeah, I mean, he's a top pick, so he should be. Ed Howard. He's a first-round pick. So, of course, you always expect the first-round pick to be good until they give you a reason that they're not going to be good. All right, here we go. Here we go. You guys know how I do this. If you don't know, go back and watch a video. We don't need to show you the paper. You'll get it all, I promise. There's nothing good there. You come to the back, there might be a parallel. Actually, the parallel's on the back of the front if you get it. So nothing here. Just base first. I hate base paper, Bowman. Don't worry, I ship it all, though. Elliot Ramos refractor. We have Kyle Nicholas, first refractor. Owen Cassie. Blomgren, who's a Cubs seminarist. Or Cassie is. Glowink, Groom, Casey Schmidt, in a Royals insert. Yeah, I don't believe anything, though. I'm not a Ricketts fan. They did. I mean, here's the thing. They came in. They brought in Theo. Everything lined up. They won a championship. But to just win, since they've won the championship, all they've done is buy the entire Wrigleyville area up. So now they have all this debt because they have to pay for all these buildings they bought up. They started a stupid TV network, so the Cubs are not accessible to anyone unless you pay premium money just to watch the Cubs, which I'm not doing. Sorry, not happening. I'll fucking put my VPN on and watch it on MLB TV like a normal human being. And then, what else? What else have they done? Complained about no money during the Corona thing. They've been crying money, but they're the ones spending it all. They said something about they had to remortgage. Here's a really nice refractor. Robert Hassel for the Padres. They had to refinance their mortgages on the buildings because they weren't making money during COVID. Like, well, who asked you to go buy all these fucking buildings around Wrigley? Nobody did. No, we asked you to put a team on the field so we could win fucking ball games, bub. We didn't ask you to build a fucking empire out of a neighborhood in fucking Chicago. We didn't ask you to do that. We just asked you to put a good team on the field so that when we come hang out in the neighborhood and come to the ballpark, we could watch a good team instead of a shit team. It's the third biggest city in the country, and the Cubs are a gigantic market. There's no acceptable reason for them to ever be a piss poor team in a rebuild. It's just not acceptable. If you ask, to me, it's not acceptable. Not even remotely acceptable. J-Rod, refractor. We got Sam Weatherly refractor as well. Evan Carter, Hunter Bishop, Austin Hendrick, Casey Martin, Mauricio Isbell, and Luciano. Yeah, next year's free agent class is not very good. It's like Benintendi. Awesome. Maybe we'll get him. Not accepting it either. I had a chance at season tickets. Brett, we all did. Everybody got a chance at season tickets. And when's the last time anybody did? Pav had a chance. We talked about it. I can't do it. Sorry, no way. What they're saying and what they're doing are two different things. I'm sorry. I'm not okay with it. Yeah, they're literally gonna make money on a TV network now because they have some exclusive deal. It was on Hulu. We got Hulu, and then they went ahead and pulled it off Hulu. Or didn't want to pay, whatever. I don't know how TV deals work. Liam Norris, Dominguez refractor. Hassel first. Ian Seymour Butts. So yeah, and that's the thing, man. A lot of Cubs people dumped their season tickets because why else would they be? They became available mid-season after the trade deadline. Pav got his alert, and I signed up and got my. No, I'm good. So why is it different now? Ricketts, no, the fan base is loyal, and he's. But see, I think people are coming around. Their attendance the second half of the season was abysmal, and it's never been that way. The Cubs, win or lose, have always packed Wrigley Field, and it was not packed. The last game we went to this year was the week Chris Bryant got traded. We knew it was happening. We didn't go to the last game of that series. Who'd they even play? We had good seats. There was Chris Bailey was there. Where's Chris Bailey? Is he in here? We went up to the game. I was in the office. We were busy. Things were booming. Chris Bailey was in town from Florida. He said, I'm going to the Cubs game. I texted him that morning. I said, where's your fucking seats at? And I went through like 4 different sites, and I found tickets close to where he was sitting. And the wife and I went to the game. And then down there by where Ricketts sits, some dude bought like 50 Chris Bryant jerseys because they were half off because they were overstocked. And had everybody wear them right in front of where Ricketts sit. It's hilarious. I got some pictures on my phone. Zach McCambley, Aaron Ashby. That was the last game we went to. I wanted to go on my birthday, which is August 25th. The Rockies were in town. But I didn't want to go. I didn't want to pay money to go watch that. So we didn't. I got to go to a ton of games, man, this past year. I got to go have a proper farewell to the team that did it for us. But now what? Now what do we do? Patrick Wisdom's the answer? All right. Jared Schuster, refractor. McClanahan, Jackson Miller, Zach Veen, Ryan Jensen, Volpe, Palkovich, Blomgren, and Shane Drohan. Blue refractor number 150 for the Red Sox. And now we're And now we're lovable losers again. I don't think we should accept it though. It's never been an acceptable thing. When they stopped being on WGN exclusively, you just knew things were changing. So weird. I don't like it. I'm not switching teams though either, but I'll just choose not to watch. Just watch someone else play baseball. As we dig into this next row, this might be the auto row. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe the autos are on bottom. You never know what they are when you get loose boxes draft. Rutschman. Refractor. I was just making sure. Wasn't a variation. We had Tyler Brown, even though it's not the Rutschman year. Workman. Zach Daniels. Van Eck. Spencer Strider. Yeah, they had to. And I've told Pav this. Pav and we're big Cubs fans. I'm not saying they got lucky in 2016. And we all know they didn't reach their full potential, but I don't think people understand what that really means. If you said the Cubs had all the Cubs players that were young on that team had unlimited potential, then they had terrible coaching. Because they never got better. Not any of them. None of them. From fucking Addison Russell to Jorge Soler. Soler had to leave town, go to Kansas City before he really found his stride. And now he's won another championship. So I don't know, but it's frustrating for sure. Holden Powell, refractor. Chamberlain, Westberg, Seminaris, Glowing Coffee. I just don't think that accepting the fact that we suck is an acceptable thing in this new age of baseball, where there's no more player loyalty, there's no more team loyalty. Okay, now it's the who's got the biggest dick competition, and Chicago should have an unlimited amount of money to put into their big dick competition. And we know from watching the Yankees, shout out to the Yankees, that money don't win championships. But you gotta show us that you're trying. Show me that you're trying. Burl Caraway, number to 499. They're just laughing at us. Like, we just signed a backup catcher for $13 million. Hey, this guy that's going to sit on the bench. And then everybody's first thought was, that just means they're going to trade Contreras. If they trade Wilson Contreras, I will not be happy. They need to pay him if they're not going to pay anybody else. Pay him. You got 1 year left, and then you can get rid of Hayward, right? This Hayward's last year. And be done with him, $24.5 million or whatever the hell they got to pay him. Let him run into the bricks a few more times. Hey, thanks for your service. Gotta go. Then you can get the squad going. Should be autographs here. I'm trying not to spoil it for myself or anyone else. Yeah, but they should. It'd be cool if they did. Carter Baumler. Ben Hernandez. 2 first refractors. Pat Bailey. Ian Seymour. And we have Addison Coffee upside down refractor. Everybody's favorite, a White Sox pitcher. Yeah, for sure. I remember when they got swept by the Mets in 15. I didn't see a single inning of the games. I was working blast furnace reline. I was working night shift. And I had a foreman who was a Sox fan. And I want to punch him in the fucking face. He'd come find me. I'd be all over, like, one day I'd be, nobody knows blast. I shouldn't even talk. One day I'd be here, and one day I'd be on top, one day I'd be somewhere else, and the next day I'd be totally not even on the furnace. I'd be in another part of the mill. And that dude would come find me just to tell me how bad the Mets were winning. How many strikeouts the Cubs had. For like 5 nights, however long that took. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're way behind. Way behind. Vukovic, Lutz, Larnack, Hassel for the 3rd time, I believe. Purple, Brandon, Silent Fart. And another pitcher. Jeff Hackinson. This is the most fantastic box of 2020 Bowman I have ever seen. Absolutely amazing stuff coming out of this Bowman draft box right now. Just incredible things happening. So Yeah, awesome. Lots of sleeve cards, though, you know. Lots of penny sleeves out here on the table. Miguel Amaya. We have Chris McMahon. Groshans. Hancock. Roby. Dingler. And Isaiah Green. Speckle Refractor. 13 out of 71 for the New York Mets. I don't know much about this kid, though. I just know the Mets have the best auto from this box. Mr. Dyson. He's behind, though. 69th overall, second round pick, high school kid. Can't go wrong with a high school kid and a draft product. I just don't think you can, because there's never enough data to really take into account what a high schooler is going to project to until he starts playing pro ball. Just because the inconsistency in talent at the high school level, not with the player, but with the competition that they face. Where I went to high school, in our conference was probably the best baseball program in the state, without a doubt. Andrian has to be far and away the best baseball program in the state of Indiana. So we would go from playing that to playing a team like Gary Westside, who could barely field a team and have kids throwing maybe 40 miles an hour. You go from that to 90 the next day. Very inconsistent at the high school level. Could be autos here in the top of this as we get into 19 draft. Of thickness in the chrome section. Ooh, oh, he's in Cleveland, huh? Well, there you go. He's going to the Mets now, but you heard it there first. Chris knows. I'm not on top of it. I'm not on top of it. Garcia, Will Stewart, and it's Matt Cantorino. Blue Wave. Number to 150. More pitchers. More Minnesotas. More Twins. Who's got Minnesota? Jamon Peoples. Welcome to Underground, friend. Whenever you see this, I hope you're doing well. Congratulations on your hit. Hopefully, it's worth more than I think it is. I'm going to take these 2 packs. These should be the auto packs. Just set them in the back. We'll open them last. We'll open them up last, baby. Blade, great chrome to get. Eric Rivera, Quintana, Logan Davidson, a purple paper, Joseph Ortiz, Grant Gambrell. Is Grant Gambrell in the big leagues? That name sounds familiar to me. And I don't think I would know too much about Royals pitchers. First refractor. Joseph Ortiz, first paper for the Orioles. And Blade for the Fish. 40 viewers watching across all platforms. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment, interact with the post or the video. Turn on the notification bell, but more importantly than that, buy a spot in the next break. Help your boy out as we continue to try and take over the card world. If you enjoy what you're watching. If you don't enjoy what you're watching, then I don't encourage you to buy a spot. But if you like it, come on back. So like I said, I know I'm not for everybody. I'm okay with that, though. But if you want to have fun, if you want to have more than just fucking boring-ass breaks, then come on down with B-Rad. I got the best prices on Earth, too. Yeah, we've already covered the Clint Fraser talk. Show me somebody doing this mixer for cheaper. Show me. I'll wait. I'll wait as long as it took to fill. Show me who's doing it cheaper. Christian Cairo. Kendall Williams, because the autographs aren't even in the same row. This is fantastic. Number 499, Blue Jays. Another pitcher. You're good. You just say sorry like a Canadian? Sorry. Shout out to my Canadian friends. That was not for those of you watching. I have some awesome customers north of the border. North of my border, I should say. Okay, are you allowed to say that on the internet? North of the border? So the autographs are all over the place, and they've been 2 pitchers, and the last one better be a fucking superfractor. Brennan Malone. Quinn Priester, first refractor. Justin Slayton, who cares about pitchers? Mackenzie Gore, another pitcher. Nick Lodolo is the top pitcher taken in the 19 draft. 7th overall, if my memory serves me correct. I got to learn these 21 kids here real soon. Got to learn all about them. Usually the Panini stuff is out by now, and that's how you get to learn them, because there's no logos, and you just got to learn. You just got to read the draft and memorize the draft. It's the only sport I basically memorized the entire first 3 or so rounds of the draft, just so I know who these people are. Bo Phillip. Ian Anderson, India Refractors. We have an Isaiah Gilliam. John Rave, Bryson Stott in all the paper you can shake a stick at. $15 people on YouTube when you're done watching this. If you have not seen the first episode of the podcast, it should be pretty close to the video you're currently watching. We're working on a name and some branding and things like that, but as it is now, it's just an unnamed podcast with me and my buddy Pav Daddy. I was actually going to bring on a friend of mine who's an LSU graduate to talk about the Coach Kelly thing, because he hates Notre Dame, so it's very interesting. But he was busy, and then we got busy too, so we will we'll be having another episode here shortly. I'm hoping to do it tonight. Just depends what we have going on. But that's something that I'm going to do, whether we're doing cards or not, because I like it. You guys know I'm good at talking. I can talk your ear off. Tigers, I don't think so, buddy. Greg, I don't think so, not yet. There's still one more auto out there. They've just been coming out of weird places in this box. This is the box you really want a Tiger auto, too. Gunnar Henderson, Reese Hines. At least 2 position players there. It's going to be Zephyr Jan. I'm going to puke. That's what our hit's going to be. Ryan Puker Jan. Noah Song. Langliers. Brett Beatty's nice. Joshua Mears ain't bad. Kyle Stowers isn't the worst. Alec Manoah was the 2nd pitcher drafted. He's already in the big leagues. Could argue he could have been Rookie of the Year, I think is what I heard some murmurings of, but I'm not 100% accurate on that. Maybe that was just the Blue Jays faithful making some noise. All right, 2 packs. One of these has the auto, one doesn't, since they were all over the place. Let's see here. If this is thick, I'm skipping it. I'll just set it on the table. It's not. It's not. Dane Dunning, Davis Wenzel, Trajan Fletcher, Matthew Allen refractor. Here's a nice one for the Rangers. Josh Young refractor. He's developing nicely in the minor leagues. Manoah again. There we go. So the Rangers getting some decent cards for not hitting. It is Young. The J is not really a noise that you make when you say his name. And here we go. It's not even a fucking anything. It's a base auto. Melendez, Dom Fletcher, Slayton, Levine, K-Rob, Gorman, Zach Thompson. 3 pitchers. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. If you guys all need to spew, I get it. Just find the closest waste bin and let it out. Gross. Alright, friends, that is it. Like I said, XR football and an optic, Contenders Optic basketball mixer tomorrow with Contenders Optic and Prism. That's it. It's going to be nice. Just give you the nice stuff. No nonsense. No nonsense. But as it is for now, thank you guys for filling this break. Appreciate the patience for the guys who bought a spot yesterday. The guys who helped fill it up today, I appreciate you guys filling it up. Anybody new, appreciate you guys. Anybody old, appreciate everybody. Everybody. Thanks for watching. Check out the podcast if you want to hear me talk some more. If you don't, I understand. The hits, Zach Thompson for the Cardinals. Josh Young, refractor for the Rangers. We had Kendall Williams, refractor autograph, number to 499 for the Blue Jays. Matt Cantorino, Blue Wave, number to 150 for the Twins. Isaiah Green, number to 71 for the Mets. Brandon, again, he's the silent fart guy. I don't know how you say that. Number to 250, and I don't like prospects. Talk to me when he's in the big leagues. Jeff Hackinson for the Rays. Addison Coffey, number to 499, refractor auto. Shane Dro, yes, that's it, Luke. You got it. Number 150 for the Red Sox. Yes, Wayne's World. Robert Hassel, refractor for the Padres. Michael McAvney, sapphire auto for the Cubs. Leelver Piguero for the Pirates is a really nice one. They said this should be a first. It just doesn't have the designation. Liberatore, number 50, gold paper for the Cardinals. Futurist Alvarez, number 125, green mini diamond. Emerson Hancock for the Mariners. Josh Young, number 199 with the magenta shimmer. Aaron Sabato, 399 neon green paper. Bruhan, number 299 with the speckle refractor. Zach Veen, refractor autograph, number 499. And unfortunately, this is the best hit, and it's only worth about 1.5 times the spot price. We don't like that, but it is Blaze Jordan, and he's a very good prospect. So thank you guys. Congratulations if you hit. If you didn't, just know I appreciate you guys. My name's Brad. This is Underground Case Breaks. And until next time, friends, we'll see you later.